So now we can start our class. Before starting, because last class I gave you some tasks, that is the scale, ordinal and nominal. When we will use that type of measure. Anyone can say any answer? Any
Yes,
idea?
sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
please. Yeah, okay, more.
For ordinal, we normally using the ranking. For example, medium, high, medium, low, or ranking job, or academic degree, we use ordinal level. And for nominal level, we normally use the name or name with number. For example, June 20 or room number 10. This kind of things we use nominal level.
Any other? Please, Miss Ria. Any idea? Vishwajit Majumdar?
Yes, sir.
Please tell me.
Sir, for nominal, sir, categorical data and numbers that are simply used as identifiers or name represent a nominal scale of measurement. Sir, for example, if I conduct a study and I am including a gender as a variable, I will code female as 1 and male as 2, so vice versa. In this case, we use nominal data. And for sir, ordinal data, we use to present a ranking. For example, sir, a list of 500 managers of a mutual fund, and we ranking 1 for the best performing manager, 2 for the second best performing manager. This type of thing, sir, we use ordinal thing.
Any other? Just for you are giving everything. It's not a wrong thing, but for the understanding for the general people. So you need to give that type of things. Any other answer? Vishwajit?
For nominal scale, we can measure many the glaciers, the affiliates of the state or the city.
Actually, I can understand your actually things because your voice is too low.
Hello, sir. Now
Yes.
clear?
Not clear. Atika Sultana? Miss Atika Sultana? Because without this clear information, you will face too much problem in the SPSS arena. MD Shakil?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any idea about these things? Because
Sir, no, sir, I have no idea because this is my first class. In previous class, I can join your class. I called you. Your passcode is not working. That's why I called you in
so
previous class.
why it is working today?
Sir, working because my friend told me in another way. He understanding to me. That's why I connect you.
Okay. So now I am just giving you the easiest way to understand these things. Easiest way to understand this measure. Easiest way. Okay? You are giving the information, but the easiest way how to remember that type of things, if your data, listen one thing, if your data, input data is a numerical thing, and there is numerical thing, then you will use the scale option. You will select the scale option. If your data is a text type of thing, if your data is a text type of thing, suppose as for example, your data is text type, you can make a query with numerical. It's okay. Suppose as for example, you can separate your data type. Suppose as for example, when you will go to the any organization, suppose you want to take Viva, some male and female. So this male and female, you can divided these two things. What is the male or female? This is the type of things that the name or text type of things, name or text type of thing, then the nominal data. But nominal data, how to data as a numerical thing, you can also make it. Okay, then the next one is ordinal data. So scale data is a numerical data. Scale data is a numerical data. Nominal data is a name or text data. And ordinal is that is the categorize of data. Suppose good, better, best. This is the categorize of data. When you will give the input, then you will use the ordinal data. Okay. Today we will learn how to input this type of things. You already received a file from me last class. That file contained so many items. So I am just creating these things. You will create with me so that within the class time you can learn too much. Okay. So please.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I'm sorry, I forgot. Didn't understand. How did you input name, types, white decimals, this kind of information?
This is. You want to understand that things? Yes or no?
No, sir. I want to know, you input name, types, white
No. I will
decimals,
not
levels.
input type of things. Listen. Here is the data. Here is the variable view. These are the two things is here. Click the variable view.
Okay, sir.
Click the variable view, and there is the data view. Click the variable
Okay,
view.
sir. Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
Unnecessary things, I am just clear these things. Okay. Department. Then department. Then write the rank. Okay. Write the rank. Then cell. Then time. Then size. Okay. These 5 things, please everyone write it fast. Open your SPSS file and write it fast. Finished it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next thing is type. Look at the screen. Next thing is type. If you look at the type actually you will give the type. Okay. Which type of data you are putting there. On the basis of that you will give the type. Okay. So here our all data is. Now we are using some of the item numerical, some of the item nominal, some of the item is okay scale. So as for example department, this department your input data is numerical thing, but your query data, look at these things here, you need to create the query. So numeric input values areas query and measurement will come from that things. You are seeing this is the numeric. I am just clicked it here. Look at the screen. I am just putting here 4 and this numeric data there is no actually after the decimal there is no place. That's why I am giving the 4. I will describe this later. So now this is the numeric data, but your categories of data is scale here is the nominal. Look at this key, nominal. And why it is nominal? I just give you the answer from the value. Because if you look at the screen and you have that sheet, then you need to create the input wise text. Suppose as for example, if you go to the any organization, and if you need to write the suppose every department name, suppose marketing department, the finance department, it is easy for you to write. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you give the 1 is equal to development department, 2 is equal to computer service, 3 is equal to finance, 4 is equal to other department. This is easy for you. Tell me.
Numbering is easy for us.
Easy. Yes. So your data measurement is a name data, text data, but you are converting it by the values areas. That's why it is the nominal. Now it is clear nominal why it is, because you are putting the data is a numerical things. It converted with by using the value data areas. Okay, then you can easily put that type of data. So the first is development. So you have that sheet, I think. Yes or no? Last class I gave you a sheet. You have that sheet, yes or no? Yes. So you can easily. So now the second one, anyone can say second data is what? For the, tell me. Second is what? You have that data, I understand. Please tell me. The query for the first query, second data is what? Tell me.
Sir, computer services.
Thank you. Computer services. Any spelling mistake, please inform me. Then you will give the value. Look, input data is 2, label data is text. That's why it is nominal. Okay. So now add it. Third one, tell me, third one is?
The finance.
Yes. Add it. Fourth one?
Sir, other.
And 5 is?
Don't know.
So everything correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Check it your sheet and my sheet. 5 is don't know or other value.
So 4 is other and 5 is don't know.
No, check your sheet.
So 9 is don't know, sir.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
4 is other and 9 is
don't
don't
know.
know.
Suppose as for why I am giving this 5, listen on thing everyone. I am giving the 5 because of if your input is wrong, so how to correct it. That's why I am giving it 5. So you will click it and change it as a 9 and click the change. Okay, you will put the 9, same area, select it and give the change. So it's finished. So your first item is finished. No, there is a label. DPT, what does it mean? What does it mean? DPT means what? So
Department.
the total text you need to write it here. For the abbreviation type of things, you need to give it here so that when anyone open your file, easily he or she can understand that things. So this is the department. So you can use the name as a short form, but you need to give the department or any other things full form. You need to write it here. So next is numeric. This is also numeric and give it here. You can edit it from here or you can edit it from the with and decimal areas. You can, and you can also give it 0. So if you clicked it, it will show you the same thing. So both of the areas you can edit it. Next one is company rank. This is your company rank. Okay. Then you need to make the query. Which type of query? you will input the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a numeric, it's okay. But your input should be, I repeat, your input should be query wise. So we will make the query. The second thing, look at the employee. First item is employee. First item is employee. Employee. Anyone can say the second item is what? Anyone? Second item. Please, everyone, create it.
The junior manager.
Yes, create it. Create your file. Create. Forget it. You need
And
to
third one, senior manager.
yes, create these things. My request to everyone. Create it.
And VP.
Listen on thing. The SPSS, this course, without making this type of things, you can put it, but your answer is another things. Because in the output file, want from you. So you need to finish it. Without that, you cannot edit it. So add it. VP. Then 5 is press.
Press, CEO, and CFO.
Okay. CEO or CFO. Okay. Then 9 is done.
9 is go.
Yes, please, everybody do it. Add it and okay it. So finish these things. Please, I am just opening the first one. If you finish, then we will go to the second one. Finished it. Everyone finish the first one first. Data and second one finished it. It's a company rank. There is a one. Company rank. Okay. Company rank and this finished it. If any activation problem, inform me.
And in there, if I put the value 1, it provides me 1.6.
It provide the 1.00 something.
Yes, sir. How to solve?
Yes, sir.
Yes, listen, please. This data, if decimal is exists, look at this thing. If I give it 2, look, here is saying me this 2 data. Now it is clear?
Yes, sir. We need to make it 0.
Yeah, you need to make it 0, exactly. Make it. Make it. Just finished it, then we will go to the next item. Phase 2, yes or no? Why it take so much time?
Yes, sir, I do, sir.
Finished?
Yes, sir.
What about the others from the
Yes,
other?
sir, done.
Okay, thank you. So next is go to the size of the company. Okay, I am just giving the size of the company. Okay, suppose as for example the sale is amount of last sale, and next one is time since last sale. And look at this two data, this is totally scale data. And next one, that is the size of the company.
So it will be ordinal, am I right?
No. You listen on
Size.
thing. Your input is numerical, and you are just writing the name which type of data it is. It's a nominal data.
Okay.
When the same type of things categorized, we will go to that type of things. Don't worry, and write it. Okay. The fifth number is very small. About on is less than or equal 30, that is very small. Okay, then look at these things. We need to change it. We need to change the data. Then small company, 2 is a small company. (31 to 100). This is a small company category. Add it. Then the third number is medium. Look at your sheet. Everything is given there, but how to make it, I am just giving that information. Medium is 101 to 500. This is the medium scale of company. Where is the okay? And last one is 500 plus. That's the large. Please finish it. This is the large. You need to edit it for the large 500 plus.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay. So then, okay.
Yes, sir, not done yet.
Oh, done it. Okay. Done it. Okay. Now please listen. The next one is missing data. We will learn it later. First you need to understand one thing. That is the easiest way to how to give the data. But I am just giving a little bit description about this thing. Missing data means sometimes when you will go to the any organization for collect the data. Just a minute. Sorry for disturb. Okay. Now please listen. Missing data. When you will go to the any organization for some data purpose, someone will give you the data. Okay, easily, no problem. But some of the data, okay, for the authentication purpose, suppose as for example, someone give you their name, okay, fine, easily you can. But if you tell that person, please give your mobile number, maybe he or she will refuse it. Okay, if sometimes if you call him or her, please your salary, maybe avoid this thing, someone willingly to say that things, and if that type of things you will face. So you need to give it missing item as this, suppose 1,000 of data, 5 or 6 or 7% maybe give the, okay, avoid this type of thing. This is that type of things will go through your missing areas. Now it is clear. It is clear, yes or no? Someone is clicking, that is the, my request to why you touch the screen. This is my question. Someone just touch the screen. This is bad habit. If you ask me 1,000 of times, I am not actually there's any mind. But if you touch the screen, that's actually I am thinking you are just hampered the class. That is, please, who is doing these things, try to remove it. Okay, try to remove it. Okay, and after that, listen the column size. Look at the column size. Here is 888 and right. Look at this thing. Right, red, center. So many things you can use it. Center means your data input is center area. Okay, center area. Okay, so this is center area. So your all the things is finished now. Then you will go to the data view. Okay, then you will put the data. Suppose you have a sheet and that sheet contains so many data. You can 3, then 2. Okay, look at this thing. Data is going to the middle. One thing you need to understand that thing, data view, that is, if you increase it or decrease it, look at this thing, decrease it or increase it, then your variable view, if you clicked it, it will increase and decrease. So the column width actually totally depend on, if you give it, suppose as for example 15, then when you will go to the data view, it will give you the more space. Look at these things, it will give you the more space. Okay, so my request to everyone, please just I am stop the sharing, again connect it, and then we will start the typing. Okay, everyone.
Okay, sir.